All right, let's start with an opening statement from Coach Moore and move to questions from there.
Proud of our kids. When we dug a little bit of a hole, they came back, fought. Just couldn't quite get over the hump there. Obviously, rebounding was a big factor. You give up 16 offensive rebounds. That's a pretty tough mountain to overcome as far as giving them that many more possessions. We missed some free throws, obviously. I could have maybe done some things, help us get some better looks possibly. So it was, you got to give Miami a lot of credit. I mean, they got some great players over there. They knocked down some big shots. Hayes was just, a monster out there with a double-double and really getting it done on the boards for them. And Motley, again, one reason she's all ACC player. So, but it's tough losing at home. We got a whole serve and we didn't get that done. So, quick turnaround, got to bounce back and go over to Wake on Sunday. So, no time to rest or reflect too much. We'll try to watch film tomorrow, walk through some things, clean some stuff up, and be ready to go again.
The success that you guys have had recently, and as you've been going, but recently, you see your team now, since you've started with this group, it's a new type of learning. There's the learning the plays and getting them down and so forth, but now getting those types of wins, is there a new concept that you have to introduce to them?
Well, biggest concept, we got to do a better job on the boards. We've done a pretty good job. We've battled hard. We got to stay out of foul trouble. Second quarter we got outscored 23-9, and I don't know if Chelsea played in the second quarter or not due to the foul trouble. So that was tough. Maya Spencer, great warrior for us, battling out there. She too got in some foul trouble. We did gamble a little bit, put her back out there for a couple of minutes when they were making a big run. But again, you get outscored 23-9 in the second quarter. Some of that had to do with Chelsea not being out there. They hit 2 threes in the game. I thought our kids did a great job defending it, but those 2 threes came in transition in the second quarter. And part of that is, again, we maybe couldn't come up with a key rebound or whatever, and they were able to get out and run. And then, again, Motley was able to get off a couple of good looks. So, there are some certain things that we can control. We just got to do a better job of it. These kids have been doing that. 2 big wins, obviously, but like I said, the tough part about this is that being at home, you got to win these games in this league, and so some of it we just got to watch the film and hopefully learn from it and clean it up.
Coach, you mentioned the last 2 wins. What had that been like for your team leading up to this game?
Well, I think obviously a great confidence builders. I think our Christmas break came at a really good time. I think we needed it, everybody. It's a long season nowadays. Heck, they let you work with them in the summer. They let you start when school starts. It's a long year, and so some people question how long I'll take it for Christmas giving them off. Obviously, coaches are out recruiting at holiday tournaments, but I think it's needed. I think it paid off. I think we came back rested. After the Notre Dame game, we were able to take 1 day off and still have 2 days to prepare for Florida State. I thought that was big, but now this stretch we don't have that luxury, so we were unable to take a day off this week before this game, and now the Wake game, same thing. We'll go light, obviously, 1 day, but I think we're in a tough stretch right here, and we just got to keep battling, fight through it. Again, I don't know if very many people expected us to win those games, but building on that, we would have liked to continue the streak a little bit here.
Are you and the girls enjoying the notoriety that you guys are getting right now, and how do you kind of temper it with the fact that
I don't talk a whole lot about it. We need to stay focused on the next game. Again, we don't really have time. I always joke, Coach Doran's got it made. They got at least a week to prepare for the next one, to maybe catch your breath and enjoy the last one a little bit. You know, here it's just bang, 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 and in this league it's brutal. I mean, you saw what happened last night. Virginia Tech men get a win over Duke, and then our men just, you know, completely dominated that game. So you don't have time to you know, feel good about yourself, unfortunately. You can do that when the year's over, but right now you just got to move on and try to learn from the last game.
Coach, do you truly feel like this team has a really good shot at winning the ACC already?
Well, again, we're concentrating on one game at a time. I mean, we can't worry about, you know, any of that stuff. We got to focus on the next game. And like I said, Wake, traditionally, we haven't, you know, played as well as I would like over there sometimes, and so we got to move on, focus on that game, and so you can't look that far ahead. You know, you just one game at a time, concentrate on the process, and move on.
Any concerns with bench strength or developing, or how you're, you know, how that's coming along down the stretch? That's going to.
Yeah, I know. We didn't really go as deep tonight. I mean, we had to in the second quarter. We were in foul trouble. We had to rotate a lot of people in. You know, sometimes, especially the young players, I think this stage can be a little intimidating somewhat. But, yeah, we're going to need them. And so hopefully we can continue to get them opportunities in some games like this. And they can have some success and build some confidence and feel good about it. But, you know, it's tough when you got 4 senior starters out there that you rely on. It's hard to take them off the court sometimes because, you know what you're going to get with them for the most part.
How do you think your team does playing 3 ranked teams back to back? So how would you rank that?
You know, again, welcome to the ACC. I mean, it's just, and we knew we had a really challenging schedule right out of the chute. Like I said, I think everybody knew that. So, you know, would have liked to have gotten this one. You know, you could take care of business here at home and you really set yourself up well. But like I said, after the wins, we pretty much had to move on quickly, and same way after this one, you got to focus on the next game and make sure we don't let this game tonight affect our performance on Sunday.
Any more questions for Coach Moore? Thank you, Coach.
Thank y'all for being here.